Welcome to Greenland, one of the most remote and fascinating places on Earth. Greenland is located between the Arctic Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. It sits northeast of Canada and is part of the Kingdom of Denmark. Even though it belongs to Denmark, it has its own government and culture. Greenland is the largest island in the world. Its total area is over 2 million square kilometers. But here is the surprising part. More than 80% of this land is covered in ice. That means most of Greenland is not cities or roads. It is glaciers, ice sheets, mountains, and endless white landscapes. Around 56,000 people live here. That's less than the population of many small towns. Life here is quiet, slow, and deeply connected to nature. People in Greenland mostly live in small coastal towns. They fish, hunt, and respect the land. Many still use sled dogs. Many still live close to traditions that are hundreds of years old. Now think about this for a second. If you're watching this video, it means you're not into fake places. You like real nature. You like raw beauty. You like places that still feel untouched. And honestly, that says a lot about you. Because Greenland is not for everyone. This is for explorers, for dreamers, for people who want to see something different. So come with us. Let's take you on a journey across Greenland. A land of giant glaciers, a land of silent fjords, a land where the sky dances with northern lights. And we will begin with one of the most breathtaking places in the entire Arctic. The Ilulissat Ice Fjord. Ilulissat Ice Fjord is not just beautiful, it is powerful, it is real, and it is one of the most unforgettable places on Earth. This incredible place is located on the west coast of Greenland, near the small town of Ilulissat. The name Ilulissat actually means icebergs, and once you see this place, you will understand why. Here, giant icebergs are born. Right behind the fjord is one of the most active glaciers in the world. It's called Sermeck. Every single day, huge pieces of ice break off from the glacier and crash into the water. This process is called calving. And when it happens, the sound is deep, loud, and shocking, like thunder rolling through the Arctic. Imagine standing quietly on the shore. The air is cold, the water is dark blue. Then suddenly, a massive wall of ice collapses into the sea. The splash is huge. The ground feels like it vibrates. This is not a movie effect. This is nature, raw and unstoppable. The icebergs here are massive. Some are as tall as buildings, some are wider than football fields. They come in stunning colors: bright white, deep blue, soft gray. Sometimes they look like sculptures made by nature itself. And the crazy part is this: no two icebergs are ever the same. Every single one is unique. During summer, something magical happens here. The midnight sun appears. The sun stays in the sky all night long. The icebergs glow golden. The water reflects soft orange light. It feels like time slows down, like the world pauses just for you. In winter, the scene changes completely. Dark skies return, and with them, the northern lights. Green lights dance above the frozen fjord. Ice below, stars above, silence everywhere. Can you imagine standing there, watching the sky move while everything else stays perfectly still?
Ilulissat Ice Fjord is not just beautiful, it is important. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Scientists from around the world study this place because it helps us understand climate change and the future of our planet. But for visitors, it is something else. It is emotional. It is humbling. It reminds you how small we are and how powerful nature truly is. People who visit Ilulissat often say the same thing. Photos don't do it justice. Videos don't capture the feeling. You have to experience it to understand it. This is not just a destination. This is a moment that stays with you forever. And this is only the beginning of Greenland's beauty. Nuuk Fjord system is one of Greenland's best-kept secrets. Wild, peaceful, and absolutely breathtaking. This incredible place is located near Nuuk, the capital city of Greenland. But once you enter the fjord system, the city disappears behind you, and suddenly it feels like you're in another world. The Nuuk Fjord system is one of the largest fjord systems on Earth. It stretches for more than 100 miles inland. That means endless water paths surrounded by towering mountains, massive cliffs, and untouched wilderness. Here, nature feels real, not filtered, not edited, just pure and raw. As you move deeper into the fjords, the water becomes perfectly still, like a mirror. Mountains reflect on the surface, clouds float upside down. It becomes hard to tell where the sky ends and the water begins. And the silence here is powerful. No traffic, no crowds, just wind, water, and the distant sound of birds. This place is a dream for adventure lovers. You can kayaking between giant icebergs, you can take boat trips through narrow fjords, you can hike across green valleys that look untouched by time. You can even spot whales swimming calmly in the distance. Yes, whales, humpback whales, minke whales, sometimes even seals resting on floating ice. Imagine paddling quietly through cold Arctic water, and suddenly a whale rises to breathe just a few meters away. No zoo, no glass wall, just you and nature, face to face. During summer, the landscape turns surprisingly colorful. Green hills, bright Arctic flowers, clear blue skies. It doesn't look like the frozen Greenland people imagine. It looks alive. And when winter comes, everything changes again. The fjords freeze, snow covers the mountains, the sky turns dark, and then the northern lights appear. Green, purple, moving slowly across the sky, reflected in frozen water below. It feels unreal, like nature is putting on a private show just for you. What makes Nuuk Fjord system special is not just its beauty, it is the feeling it gives you. Freedom, calm, perspective. You don't feel like a tourist here, you feel like an explorer. And once you experience it, you realize something simple. Places like this are rare, very rare. Nuuk Fjord system is not just a destination, it is an experience that stays with you long after you leave. And this journey through Greenland is only getting better. Disco Island feels like a different planet. Not kidding, this place looks unreal. Disco Island is located on the west coast of Greenland, above the Arctic Circle. and it is one of the most unique landscapes you will ever see. Black mountains, frozen glaciers, hot springs, icebergs floating in deep blue water, all in one place. Most people imagine Greenland as just white snow and ice, but Disco Island surprises everyone. Here, the mountains are dark and volcanic. They rise sharply from the ocean. They look dramatic, powerful, almost cinematic. And the ice here is massive. Giant icebergs break off from nearby glaciers and slowly drift past the island. Some are taller than buildings, some glow blue under the sunlight. Watching them move feels hypnotic. Now here comes the crazy part.
Disco Island has natural hot springs. Yes, hot water in the middle of the Arctic. Imagine this: cold air, snow around you, icebergs in the distance, and you are sitting in warm, steaming water. That is not luxury. That is nature doing magic. This island is also a paradise for wildlife lovers. You can spot whales swimming offshore. You can see Arctic foxes walking across rocky hills. Seabirds fly above the cliffs in massive numbers. And if you love hiking, this place hits different. Trails lead you across glaciers, through valleys, and up to viewpoints where the whole Arctic stretches in front of you. No crowds, no noise, just raw nature. And then there is the silence. Real silence. The kind that feels heavy, peaceful, almost spiritual. You start to hear your own thoughts more clearly. You slow down. You breathe deeper. This is not just travel. This is a reset. Disco Island is not for tourists who want shopping malls and hotels. This is for people who want something real, something wild, something unforgettable. And the craziest part is this: most of the world still does not know about this place, which makes it even more special. And trust me, Greenland still has more insane places waiting for you. Rising proudly above Nuuk, Surmitsiaq Mountain is more than just a peak. It's a symbol of Greenland itself. From far away, its triangular shape dominates the skyline, like a guardian watching over the city and fjord below. Surmitsiaq isn't just a mountain, it's a natural landmark steeped in adventure and history. Its sharp ridges and jagged cliffs make it a magnet for hikers and climbers. Imagine following narrow trails that wind through moss-covered rocks, with icy streams glistening in the sunlight, leading you higher and higher toward the summit. The view from the top is nothing short of breathtaking. Below, Nuuk spreads along the coastline, fjords twist into the distance, and the surrounding mountains reflect in the calm, icy waters. On clear days, you can see glaciers flowing slowly into the fjords, reminding you how wild and untouched Greenland truly is. Wildlife is part of the experience too. Arctic foxes and seabirds often appear along the trails, while muskoxen roam the lower slopes. In winter, the mountain takes on a new personality. Snow covers the ridges, making it perfect for snowshoeing or even a daring winter climb. Surmitsiaq isn't just about climbing, it's about connection. Locals often hike here after work or on weekends, soaking in the quiet beauty and the fresh Arctic air. Standing on the summit, you feel the wind whipping past, carrying with it a sense of freedom and timelessness that only Greenland can offer. The mountain also holds cultural significance. Its silhouette is featured in Greenland folklore and even on local logos. To the people of Nuuk, it's a daily reminder of their heritage, resilience, and the extraordinary landscapes they call home. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a nature lover, or just someone who wants to feel small in the face of something truly massive, Surmitsiaq Mountain delivers. Every step up the trail is a step into a world where the land feels alive, the views are endless, and the Arctic wilderness is at its most raw and inspiring. Standing atop Surmitsiaq, looking over Nuuk and the fjords, it's easy to understand why this mountain is one of Greenland's most iconic places. It's a peak you don't just climb, you experience. Imagine stepping on a vast white desert that stretches as far as the eye can see. That's the Kangerlussuaq ice sheet, one of Greenland's most awe-inspiring natural wonders. This isn't just snow, it's a frozen world, a massive sheet of ice that covers thousands of square kilometers, shaping the land beneath it for millennia. Kangerlussuaq is the gateway to Greenland's ice cap, and getting here is an adventure in itself. Small planes fly over the endless white expanse, giving you a bird's-eye view of glacial valleys, icy ridges, and occasional deep crevices that cut like cracks in the frozen surface. On the ground, the ice feels solid underfoot, yet somehow endless, stretching to the horizon like a giant frozen ocean. Walking across the ice, you feel a silence like nowhere else. The wind whispers across the flat expanse, and the only sounds are your footsteps and the distant crack of shifting ice. It's a reminder of the raw power of nature, a world that's been forming for thousands of years, largely untouched by humans. Life survives here too. Arctic foxes, reindeer, and snow buntings make this icy landscape their home. In summer, the low sun casts long shadows over the ice, creating a surreal glow, while in winter, the aurora borealis often lights up the sky in dazzling colors above the frozen terrain. Kangerlussuaq's ice sheet isn't just about beauty, it's about perspective. Standing here, you realize how small we are in the face of nature's vastness. Every step on this ice is a journey through time, a connection to the forces that shaped Greenland and the planet itself. For adventurers, scientists, and nature lovers, Kangerlussuaq is a playground and a classroom. Glaciers calve into rivers, icebergs drift slowly, and every inch of the ice sheet tells a story of Earth's history, climate, and resilience. Visiting the Kangerlussuaq ice sheet isn't just sightseeing, it's an experience that makes you feel alive, humbled, and inspired. This frozen world is harsh, silent, and infinite, yet it calls to anyone seeking adventure and a glimpse of nature in its purest, most untouched form. Picture a place where jagged peaks rise sharply from the icy waters, forming one of Greenland's most dramatic fjords. That's Uummannaq Fjord, a breathtaking maze of mountains, glaciers, and sparkling blue channels. Its name even means heart-shaped, inspired by the iconic Uummannaq mountain that rises like a giant frozen heart above the landscape. Traveling through the fjord feels like entering another world. Small boats glide across crystal clear waters, weaving between icebergs that have broken off distant glaciers. The ice shines in every shade of blue and white, reflecting the low Arctic sun in a magical dance. Each turn in the fjord reveals new peaks, hidden in mist or crowned with snow, making you feel like a tiny explorer in a vast wilderness. The fjord is home to small fishing villages where colorful houses cling to steep slopes. Life here moves slowly, in rhythm with nature. Hunters and fishers brave the icy waters, while sled dogs rest under the northern sun. In winter, the fjord freezes over, creating pathways for snowmobiles and sled skeds that connect these remote communities. Bird life is abundant. Seabirds wheel above the waters, their calls echoing against the cliffs. Occasionally, curious seals peek from the ice, while whales glide silently beneath the surface. The fjord feels alive, yet peaceful, a delicate balance between wilderness and the few human footprints scattered along its shores. Uummannaq Fjord isn't just a sight, it's an experience. Standing on a cliff or sailing past towering icebergs, you feel the raw scale of Greenland's Arctic beauty. The mountains, the glaciers, the water, they remind you of the power of nature and the quiet magic of a place largely untouched by time. Visiting Uummannaq Fjord is a journey into Greenland's soul. It's where adventure meets serenity, where every view feels like a living postcard, and where the icy wilderness invites you to explore, wonder, and truly appreciate the incredible landscapes of the North. Imagine a coastline carved by ice and time, where massive fjords cut deep into Greenland's eastern shore. Welcome to the East Greenland Fjords, a land of raw beauty where towering cliffs, glaciers, and deep blue waters create a scene straight out of a dream. The fjords stretch for miles, winding between jagged mountains that rise sharply from the Arctic Ocean. Icebergs drift slowly through the channels, glowing in shades of white and turquoise. Sunlight plays on the water, casting reflections that make the fjords feel endless and almost magical. Every bend reveals a new perspective: snow-capped peaks, hidden coves, and vast glaciers that seem untouched by humans. Small settlements cling to the fjord edges, where hardy communities live in harmony with the extreme environment. Hunters, fishers, and families here have adapted to life in the Arctic for centuries. You might spot traditional boats gliding silently through the fjord, or sled dogs resting after a long trek across frozen terrain. Life moves slowly, in rhythm with the ice and the seasons. The wildlife is extraordinary. Seabirds circle overhead, while seals lounge on ice floes, and whales sometimes break the water at the distance. Arctic foxes dart across rocky slopes, and in spring, the fjords echo with the calls of migratory birds returning to nest. It's a living ecosystem, vibrant despite the harsh climate. Traveling through these fjords is an adventure. Whether by boat, kayak, or even a helicopter, every view feels like stepping into another world. The scale of the cliffs, the thickness of the glaciers, and the quiet majesty of the fjords overwhelm the senses. You feel both the power and serenity of nature, a reminder of how small we are in the face of Earth's vast landscapes.
The East Greenland fjords aren't just our scenery, they're a journey into isolation and beauty. Each fjord tells a story of ice, wind, and time, inviting explorers to witness the dramatic, untamed side of Greenland. Standing here, surrounded by frozen giants and serene waters, you realize this is a place where adventure, wonder, and tranquility coexist perfectly. Welcome to Scoresby Sund, the world's largest fjord system, stretching over 350 kilometers along eastern Greenland. It's a place where nature shows off its full power and beauty, with towering cliffs, massive glaciers, and crystal-clear waters that seem to go on forever. As you glide through the fjord, you'll see icebergs of every shape and size drifting silently in the cold Arctic waters. Some look like jagged castles, others resemble frozen sculptures, sculpted by wind, water, and time. The sunlight hits the ice just right, creating shades of blue so vivid they almost feel unreal. The mountains rise dramatically on either side, their peaks often hidden in clouds. Snow and ice cling to steep cliffs, while waterfalls cascade down into the fjord below. The quiet is almost eerie, broken only by the distant crack of shifting ice or the call of seabirds soaring overhead. This is raw, untouched wilderness, a reminder of Earth's power and beauty. Wildlife here is abundant and surprising. You might spot musk oxen grazing near the cliffs, seals basking on ice floes, or whales breaking the water at the distance. Arctic foxes dart across rocky slopes, and in spring, the fjords echo with the calls of migratory birds returning to nest. It's a living ecosystem, vibrant despite the harsh climate. Traveling through these fjords is an adventure. Whether by boat, kayak, or even a small plane, every view feels like stepping into another world. The scale of the cliffs, the thickness of the glaciers, and the quiet majesty of the fjords overwhelm the senses. You feel both the power and serenity of nature, a reminder of how small we are in the face of Earth's vast landscapes. The East Greenland fjords aren't just our scenery, they're a journey into isolation and beauty. Each fjord tells a story of ice, wind, and time, inviting explorers to witness the dramatic, untamed side of Greenland. Standing here, surrounded by frozen giants and serene waters, you realize this is a place where adventure, wonder, and tranquility coexist perfectly. Welcome to Ilulissat, a town famous for its incredible icebergs, and today we're experiencing it in a truly magical way, under the midnight sun. From late May to late July, the sun never fully sets here, casting golden light across ice, water, and mountains for 24 hours straight. Imagine standing on a cliff, looking over the ice fjord and seeing massive icebergs drifting silently in the glowing light. The sunlight reflects off the ice, turning it into shades of turquoise, white, and gold, like the world itself is sparkling. The colors change constantly, shifting with every cloud and every movement of the ice. The midnight sun gives Ilulissat a unique energy. Even late at night, the town feels alive. You can hike along the fjord, kayak near glowing icebergs, or just sit and watch the surreal light touch the edges of the world. Everything feels peaceful, yet breathtakingly dramatic at the same time. Wildlife here is just as spectacular. Arctic foxes sometimes appear near the cliffs, while seabirds soar gracefully above. Seals can be seen lounging on ice floes, and in the fjord, whales occasionally rise to the surface, their breath misting in the golden light. Each sighting feels like a private show from nature, set against one of the most incredible backdrops on Earth. Watching the midnight sun here is more than just a visual experience. It's emotional. Time feels suspended. The light stretches endlessly, letting you explore, reflect, and feel completely connected to the Arctic wilderness. Every step along the viewpoint trails gives a new angle, a new perspective, a new story. Ilulissat's midnight sun viewpoints aren't just for sightseeing, they're for experiencing. The combination of ice, water, cliffs, and endless sunlight creates a moment that's almost otherworldly. It's a place to feel small in the best way, reminded that some natural wonders are too big, too beautiful, and too unique to ever forget. Welcome to Greenland's ultimate light show, the Northern Lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis. In Tasialik, Kangerlussuaq, and Ilulissat, the night sky transforms into a living painting of colors, motion, and magic. Imagine the darkest Arctic skies suddenly coming alive with waves of green, pink, and purple dancing across the horizon. The lights here feel almost alive. One moment they shimmer softly, like ribbons floating in the wind. The next they explode in vivid waves, twisting and pulsing in patterns that no human brush could ever recreate. Standing under them, you feel tiny, but also deeply connected to the universe. It's humbling, thrilling, and unforgettable, all at once. Each location has its own magic. In Tasialik, the lights reflect off icy fjords, doubling the spectacle in the water below. Kangerlussuaq, with its wide-open tundra, gives you a panoramic view of the sky, making the auroras feel endless. And in Ilulissat, the glow of the icebergs under the dancing lights creates a surreal, otherworldly scene, almost like the Northern Lights were made for this place. Timing is everything. From September to April, the long Arctic nights provide perfect conditions to catch the show. The colder and clearer the night, the brighter and sharper the auroras. Travelers often find themselves standing in silence for hours, mesmerized, unable to look away. Every night can bring a new performance. No two shows are ever the same. Experiencing the Aurora Borealis here is more than just seeing lights. It's feeling the Arctic soul. The chill in the air, the quiet of the snow-covered landscape, the reflection of stars on frozen water, and the sudden eruption of color in the sky create a memory that stays with you forever. Whether you're photographing, hiking, or simply sitting in awe, Greenland's Northern Lights zones reminds you that nature still holds mysteries far beyond our imagination. This is a spectacle you don't just watch, you experience. And once you've seen it, no night sky anywhere else will ever feel the same.